Legend of Heroes, Trails to Zero, Zero no Kiseki, and all that. So, the time has come to finally do the story mission, which means we need to go to the hospital in search of the good old missing doc. So we're gonna walk there and try to find any picture spots. Well, we know there's gonna be at least 2 because... Let me get to the next area, I'll see if I can pull up the map. Okay, I was hoping for a better view than this, but we know that there's the normal one for just being in the south, but there is also the tower. So I'm not gonna fight just because it's not necessary. I think I looted the place pretty thoroughly on previous trips here. Now, I'm not going to walk in every corner of the area because I think the camera will move when we reach those areas that actually have a picture to be taken. And hopefully I'll get the case to demonstrate it. So first things first, the enemies here may be a little hostile. Got a little bit of water set, but they actually do need that these days. Okay, they're hostile. So, we need to go this way, and then down. Hoping I can get through here without a fight. Unfortunately, the intimidation quartz is... If I get into one more fight, I'm just going to cut to wherever the picture is, show you where it is, the text, and so on. That one is afraid of me, what gives? And then we'll just hop back to the main road to move forward. So right here, the camera changed. Here we are. It's going to be a background like that. That's what we're looking for the camera. Tower Stargaze, eh? That's where we fought Yin. Sure is a beautiful place when we look at it from here. But when you think about its condition inside, it's rather... Shouldn't we do a thorough investigation in this place? Leaving the incomprehensibles in an incomprehensible state really gets on my nerves. Site investigation is under the Guardian Force jurisdiction. It's going to be pretty difficult. Not to mention the commander there is an idiot who refuses to take on any matter that's not going to benefit him from a promotion. There sure are a truckload of problems to deal with. Anyway, this seems like a nice spot where to take the requested pictures for Miss Grace. Ellie, please do the photographing. I understand. Take the lens cap off. I wonder if this'll do. Thanks for the hard work. Let's get going. So I'm a little curious, am I still able to get inside there, or is it sealed off for now? So this would actually be a good place to grind for U materials. Will they let me all the way in, or is it just this area? Looks like we can go all the way in. So yeah, I don't know if I'm better off fighting the bees, where we're almost guaranteed the U material, or over there where there's just a bunch of enemies that can drop it, where you're more... like greater frequency, lower probability, versus low frequency, guaranteed probability. That's the dilemma. Okay, I'm gonna cut here probably from the Tower of Stargaze. So the other photo is going to be right here. So this huge river is the Lupinus, huh? What's that structure doing if I'm right in the middle of it? I think it's some kind of room, but there's no details in the database either. Just that it was designed as an entry prohibited section. I don't know if it's true or not, but it said the ruins had the benefit of realizing a matchmaking. The man on the left side of this observation platform, the one on the right side are praying to never again be separated their whole lives or something. Well, a thing that seems like an urban legend is just an urban legend, you know? Seems to be a nice spot where we can take the requested pictures from Miss Grace. Ellie, please do the photographing. Wonder if this'll do. Thanks for the hard work. We have the 5-picture quota now. But we're gonna go for the whole distance. So I'll hop back to the main quest. See you there. Okay, so I'm gonna splice in where the picture was. It was like in that first area after leaving Crossbell, but we are now at the medical college. Welcome to St. Ursula. This time in Crossbell City, they're having the anniversary festival. Are you excited? I remember who all we're supposed to talk to while we're here. We have the obvious client, but there's a bunch of people we want to check in on anyway. Staying in bed, although it's the long-awaited anniversary festival, isn't it pitiable? Therefore, at least during the anniversary festival, I want to make extravagant meals. On the other hand, I can't serve two unbalanced meals. I have to balance my ideas. I thought it was light and unsatisfactory, but it's actually quite good. It's quite difficult, I didn't get to read it, to make fun of this hospital's food. It might even be 100 times more delicious than the junk food I normally eat. The founding anniversary festival? I'm not really interested in it. Despite appearances, I've come to Crossbell to study. I won't lament just because I don't have free time like the others. So yeah, I don't know if it's a thing in Japan where the hospital food isn't awful, but it could be for all I know. The most important thing on a trip is to enjoy the country's characteristics. Even this famous hospital for its medical research can be more than enough for a sightseeing area. Having many things to see, Crossbell is somewhat tiring. Good morning. Mr. Randy, yesterday the live was quite fun, eh? Thank you for inviting me. Philia and Ron had a lot of fun too. Making the ladies have fun is a man's mission. Going on a date with 3 nurses? Randy, you're quite daring. Really? Or simply you have too much energy. I was able to enjoy myself yesterday, so I'll be able to do my best all day. Do my best for all day. Maybe it's because of Elm Lake View. I feel very at ease here. The anniversary festival's going on, but to the impatients who can't go far, this place is like an oasis. I don't know if I ever tried fishing here or not. You can see I killed some stuff to get red flies. Those come from those little leech things. Oh, we finally got something. Those little leech things that are, yeah, trout. That were on the Ursula byroad. I don't know which one it was I used. So this time it's the roe. 50 time. Let's see if the red flies fix anything. Tender white meat. So I can use the Kasagine as bait, but I'll pass. I only have 5 earthworms. Jeez. I need to go kill those frogs. The death cargo can drop earthworms, I believe. It's just somewhat rare. Snow crab. Okay, it's actually a pretty good fishing spot. Celestial Balm. So, if I were to look at my fishing, are we at 8 yet? 9. Well, looks like we're paying a visit to the fishing guild next chance we get, because we should be getting a free item. It's in this hospital that they have equipment for medical checkups or something which examines your health condition, eh? I really want to get this body fairly exhausted by daily housework chores. Okay, I'd really want to get this body, which is fairly exhausted by doing daily housework and chores, to be examined. In the event I get a bad result through a medical checkup or something about this exhausted body of mine due to work, I'll use that as evidence and ask Master to give me more rest. So it's going to be one of the ladies at the counter that are going to give us the mission, I know. I want to go to the festival. No, you have to be quiet. Since the anniversary festival, I'll take you there after your fever goes down. This kid, maybe because he couldn't sleep due to looking forward to the anniversary festival, now has a fever. It seems that Professor Gary's son is in a delinquent group of Crossbell City, however. Maybe it's just a rebellious age, but with the passing of time, the gap will vanish. came to take medicine for Grandpa. Which Grandpa took his medicine properly? This hospital looks as busy as ever. When I went to view the opening ceremony, I heard my hips swell among the crowd. The anniversary festival's just begun. I'm gonna heal up at once and go party hard. That's the spirit, old-timer. I'm considering if to introduce a card system at the reception desk. Preparing a card key with private information recorded in it beforehand would reduce the reception labor. However, since there are also problems like card mass production and protection of the patient information, its development isn't making good progress. I'm considering... okay. However, I'm not making good progress with this development. For now, it seems it'll be a long time off. Where did that doctor go? Miss Sarah, good afternoon. We're here about your support request. The special support section. Thank goodness you come. What happened? Because an associate professor has gone missing, we're to search for him, right? Somehow I feel you're awfully calm about all this, but... well... rather than calm, it might be correct to say that I'm in shock. Shock? If possible, you explain to us the situation in detail. The missing person incident we've dealt with will differ widely in scope. That's right. The associate professor in question is a man named Joachim Gunther. Dr. Joachim is, you know... though he is outstanding, he sometimes unexpectedly disappears. Dr. Joachim, that blue-haired glasses wearing, or rather is... in a word, he's playing hooky, huh? A blunt way of putting it, yes. There's a lot of work left for today, and he's gone off somewhere. In other words, you don't know where Dr. Joachim has gone to have fun to. Is that how it is? Exactly. I'm sorry, it was careless of me to write something like gone missing. What should we do, guys? Honestly, I think we can postpone this. Based on what we've heard, the degree of urgency seems low. Because it's Miss Sarah's request, I want to follow up on it, though. But if there's some chance this is connected to the incident... Miss Sarah... Mr. Litton, shining in a hospital is a no-no. Sorry. It's that medical intern who was hospitalized not too long ago, huh? How you feeling? Good afternoon. Thanks for your help back then. No, that's not the issue right now. Miss Sarah, where's Dr. Joachim? I'm sorry, it seems he hasn't returned. No way. With that much work, what will become of an intern like me? I have no time to complain. If I at least took care of a bit of it. What was that? Dr. Joachim often forces his work onto Mr. Litton. This time he's even frantically covering up for bills Dr. Joachim has left. That must be tough. If it's like this, I guess we can't leave it be. No matter how you look at it, I feel sorry for that guy. Me too, although I should say I pity him. Right. Miss Sarah, do you have any idea where Dr. Joachim might have gone? It seems you will accept the request. Thank you very much. Recently, it seems Dr. Joachim has spread a rumor that he will appear in the Anniversary Festival fishing tournament. It's possible that his destination this time may have something to do with that. Because Dr. Joachim skipped out during work, I think he's still wearing his white doctor's robe. I'm sure he'll stand out even from far away. A fishing tournament? Sure loves his fishing, huh? And so that establishment on East Street may know something. Anyway, we accepted the request. If we find him, we'll contact you, so please wait for that, alright? Understood. Thank you for your help. I had plans to go see the Ark and Seal tomorrow with my son, but as I thought, it'll be very unlikely. Trying to please my kid. I'm pathetic as a father. She's sleeping standing like that? How handy. That's a skill I would like to learn for sure. Seems we're already on the second day of the Anniversary Festival. After researching for 3 days and nights with Chief Ashram without sleeping, I didn't notice. Now you know why she fell asleep standing up. Since after the Anniversary Festival started, the medical intern seems spent. I have to scold them harshly. Let's go upstairs. I'm studying by observation how the hospital's doctors work for future reference. Seeing them work briskly, I can perceive their greatness. They misspell perceive there. This Crossbell is a really pleasant and nice place. Until my leg gets better, I'll take it easy and relax. Isn't Dr. Joaquin coming to do his rounds already? That detached atmosphere. He's my type. Today, if Meiwa and Li Shun, who helped me with work yesterday, break. We had a lot of fun yesterday, so today we have to do our best throughout the day. Me? Of course I was at work yesterday too. Patients won't wait, we basically have no rest. Well, there's no rest in a hospital for the sake of when patients come. Although someone like Dr. Joaquin had a bad habit of skipping work. Lloyd, you've properly started working. Did you have a good time on your holiday? Yes, I had. Could spend some time at home after a long while. I was able to relax. Willy-nilly, just one day is too few for a real break. I really wanted to have fun together with you too, Miss Cecile. No matter what he says, maybe he had a satisfying day. I used yesterday efficiently as a holiday. Ilya even introduced me to Miss Rixia. Right, Ilya said I should have invited you too. She seemed regretting it. Lloyd, you're popular, right? I feel I've been treated as a toy, though. Second day of the anniversary festival, eh? It's right. It's right when being married, you don't look at your surrounding that the danger of an injury lies. I hope that tomorrow Crossbell City Delinquents group members don't get carried in again. The young one on the bed over there somehow looks to be down. Can't be helped. I guess I'll have to give him in secret one of my treasured gravure magazines. If I hadn't suffered this injury by now, I'd be in a festive mood. Okay, we need to go upstairs. The anniversary festival, eh? I guess that Dr. Joaquin will be having fun fishing now. Yesterday I asked to increase the meal quality by a little, but a tofu hamburger? Honestly, I'm too old a bird to fall for this. It's obvious that at lunch you have wine and steak. How much of a luxury life has he been doing? And he just repeats that. No commentary from Lloyd. What a huge hospital. I think my home is bigger, though. You're right about that. So I don't know why she's outside there, or why her name is Matthew. I have a feeling it might have been Martha or something that was just mistranslated. Mr. Lloyd, everyone. It's the anniversary festival, eh? Somehow I didn't realize it. It looks something happy is happening just right there. It's almost like a far-away world. I'm sorry, you came on purpose for me and I end up talking like this. I'm alright, so please, do not worry about me. Okay, we won't. Later. The roof is so wide that they even built a building on it. That's shocking. If you climb to the top floor of this building, I wonder if you could see up to Crossbell City. And then he's just saying the view would be amazing. Would they get angry if I enter without permission? Where'd Dr. Joaquin go? There's no way an intern like me can deal with such a workload. Now we can peek in on rooms, but I'm not promising to talk to everyone here. Nothing here. Nothing. Nothing. I have practical on-the-job training in the examination room from the evening. I'll show my excellent qualities to the professor. This is the nurses and doctors' room. Everyone lives together and it seems like a fun time. Seems like a soap opera waiting to happen, if you ask me. talk to the maid on the way out. The staff dormitory is quite pretty. Since the doctors and nurses work until late, it gets used a little. But yeah, we've been here for 15 minutes. It's time to get our act together and get the show on the road. Okay, to the Fisherman's Guild to find out where this fishing competition is. I didn't really mention it, but in case you were wondering, the place on East Street Lloyd was referring to was the Guild. We're in Crossbell, so let's teleport, even though it's literally just a short walk from there. Where's Arios? Lemon, right. So we found the guys at Tangram, and yeah, we found all the bracers already. Excuse us. Seems there's no one here. Something about Dr. Joachim. I felt like we might found it here. Did they already go to that fishing tournament or whatever? If that's the case, then the clues disappeared. Please wait a moment. It seems there's still someone inside. I'm late. It isn't Officer Lloyd. Common. Good timing. There's a little something I want to ask you. It's no good. I'm in a hurry. I have to go to the Fisher Cup that's just opened by the riverbank on St. Ursula's shortcut. The Fisher Cup? It's that fishing tournament, right? So you already know about it. As expected, nothing gets past an angler. The Fisher Cup is where the Honorary Fisherman Guild's president, Mr. Fisher, praises our deeds. I don't have time for this. If I don't hurry, my seniors will snatch the good spots from me. Just one thing, only one. Among the people going to the fishing tournament, was there a blue-haired, glasses-wearing, white-robed doctor? Could you be talking about Dr. Joachim? If I remember correctly, he came in today. Bingo. Yep. Could you all also be participating in the tournament? If that's the case, I'll give you this. Bamboo fishing rod. Is this? You need this for free for participating in the Fisher Cup. A participation prize, so to speak. I haven't said I'll participate yet. Is it fine? Oops, I forgot that I was late. I'll hurry ahead here. You shall hurry too. Somehow he wasn't in such a hurry to leave, eh? Anyway, somehow it seems Dr. Joachim headed for the riverbank on St. Ursula's shortcut. Let's hurry up at once. You caught his way of speaking, Pettiot. So that might have been some sort of accent or dialogue thing or something, but yeah, we can't get our item for collecting 8 different fish. Not to mention with this new rod, that means there's more stuff to catch. So I'm just gonna take the bus. I don't know where it is exactly, but I'm suspecting it's probably in that little island. It's gonna suck if it's right outside the city right here. Bingo. That is... This is the only place that can hold this many fishermen. Themselves, I see. Because they're monsters on the highway, they must be very strong-minded. Right now, there are strangely few monsters, though. Did they run because of the bustle of the fishing competition? As you expect, I don't think that's the case. Anyway, there's no mistake that this place is the usual fishing tournament grounds. Let's search for Dr. Joachim. It's been a while since I fished at the sandbank. I guess highway fishing has to be done at times when there are no monsters. I don't get to do this very often. Let's see if there's someone back here. It's possible I have to get closer for the sprites to load, such as him. Visit Mr. Lloyd and everyone from the police. You've all finally come. The Fisher Cup is a tournament where you earn the praise of Honorary President Baron Fisher. Even though it's called a tournament, its goal is more into enjoyment of fishing than a true competition, though. Because you missed the explanation earlier, I've explained everything in one go. literally the only thing you said different. Man, what a big catch. Seems I found a pretty good fishing spot. Are you a member of the Fisherman's Guild? I guess I am for the time being. I'm called Lloyd. Nice to meet you. Lloyd, what a coincidence. My name is also Lloyd, you see. My name is entered as an angler special class in the Fishing Guild. I was asked by branch manager Selden to be a special guest for this tournament, and so I've come from the Liberal Kingdom. I plan to stay in Crossbell throughout the anniversary festival, and so I look forward to fishing with you. Same here, I look forward to fishing with you. Could this be the Lloyd that Estelle was talking about earlier? So he just repeats the whole glad to be fishing with you crap. You guys came to take part in the tournament too, right? Use an open spot and go have fun. Okay, there's a fishing spot. So yeah, if you want to get the treasures, this would probably be the best time to do it without having to deal with the monsters. As expected, fishing is nice. They say the heart is healed just by casting your line, huh? It also refreshes my body, worn out by hospital duties. A blue-haired, white-robed man. Even looking at him from behind, there's no mistake. You're Dr. Joachim, aren't you? I am indeed called Joachim. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm in the middle of something right now. Do you have some What? Here it comes. Seems it's not working. No, it is working, and then I'll reel it in. Lame pun. We received a request from Miss Sarah at St. Ursula Hospital, and we were searching for you, Doctor. With you not there, Mr. Linton and the others in the hospital are in trouble. Here it comes. A viperfish, and a pretty big one, too. Yes, it seems my daily excursion from the hospital in order to train was worthwhile. What a guy who goes at his own pace he is. By the way, he didn't listen at all to what you said. Lloyd, it seems you need to explain it again. And I even did it in a loud voice. No, that won't be necessary. Everyone in St. Ursula is waiting for my return. That's what you said, right? How do you do? My name is Joachim Gunther. I'm somewhat of an associate professor at St. Ursula Hospital. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before, but is this deja vu? If that's the case, then I don't know you. Yes. No, this isn't deja vu. Maybe I should have introduced ourselves already. I'm Lloyd Bangs of the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. Anyway, Dr. Joachim. Well, now, it's alright. I understand the situation for now. Now then, can we ask you to return to the hospital? How should I put this? I've been looking forward to this Fisher Cup since the month before last. It's a big event. Seems I won't be on vacation during the festival too, so I thought I'd look forward to it while I had the chance. Do you have no sense of responsibility as a doctor? If I said I don't, it would be incorrect. It was tough writing apology reports for all the times when I slipped out at the end of last month too. Although since Linton did half of them for me, I got through it somehow. We're a little off topic. How can we get you to go back to the hospital? Since we're already at the Fisher Cup, sorry with you, well, we have a match with this. You mean fishing? Exactly. If you guys fish up a bigger one than the viperfish I got just now, we'll go back to the hospital. Simple and fine, right? So it's a fishing match, huh? What do you think, Lloyd? Understood. I accept your challenge. Please explain the rules in detail. That's the spirit. Later, I'll show the viperfish I got just now to branch manager Selden. When you guys catch a fish, please do the same for me. If that fish is a bigger one than the viperfish I fished up, you guys are the winners. However, you can only show one to the branch manager, and only a kind you got out of fishing spot here. Leaving the sandbank to resupply or fish someplace else is prohibited. What do you think about those rules? Understood. Let's compete with those rules. I wonder if I have enough bait. I might be able to ask the other members for some. Alright, let's get this party started. I pray for your good luck. Are you fishing? Don't worry much about winning, just enjoy fishing to your heart's content. I'll be waiting here. I can't enjoy it to my heart's content. I'll win for sure and bring you, Dr. Joachim, back to the hospital. So serious, Lloyd. Dr. Joachim has considerable skill even within the Fisherman's Guild. Besides, having a busy job as a doctor, he is very diligent. I admire him. Are you having a fishing competition with Mr. Joachim? Don't worry about it and enjoy yourself. Fishing isn't something you do out of obligation, you see. I only wanted to say something a little cool. It's kind of an obligation if it's your job, just saying. It seems you're having a fishing match. Please battle to your heart's content. Though I just caught a glimpse of it, the one Joaquin fished was a pretty big one. To win against that, you'll need to fish up a catfish, the largest species in this lake. It's gonna be pretty tough. I'm worried. Don't make that face. First priority is to enjoy yourself. That's right, since I'm here, I'll give you some good advice. Rather than aiming for the big one straight off, first catch some small fry. That's the trick to catching the big ones. The big ones won't even come near bait like earthworms. You've gotta catch small fry first with bait. Right in this spot, there are only small fries. First, try fishing with this bait. 5 earthworms. 5 red flies. Thank you very much. So first I needed some small fry, huh? Alright, since I'm here, I'll give it a try. I don't know if talking to him will end it or not, so... We'll use our brand new bamboo rod to catch large fish. So they said use... I'll try a dumpling first. Let's try using this. Okay, what do we get? A steel wrist. In case you're wondering, I'm going to try casting everything. Since we got the one we needed, we should be golden. Angelfish. So there's something new. Salmon. I don't know if we have that one already or not. So the dumpling with the bamboo rod didn't work. We'll work with the novice. The answer is resounding no. So I think I'm up to 11 fish now. Gluttonous bass. Fishing's down here. Wow, it's still a lot of fish out there. Some of those may appear now that I have the bamboo rod. But anyway, heard about from Member Joaquin. You're having a match with him, right? It's different from the format of an official fishing match, but it's alright. When you want to know the result of your match, give me a shout. I've already measured the viperfish Member Joaquin caught, you know? With regard to the fish you caught, the one with the biggest size is catfish. Do you want to challenge him with this fish? Alright. I'll go call Member Joaquin, and I'll perform the judgment. Are you satisfied with the fish you caught? I don't know yet, but I don't intend to lose. I'm looking forward to this. Alright then, Branch Manager Selden. Please take care of the judging. Whatever his name is supposed to be Sheldon or something. The one Member Joaquin fished up was a viperhead. Among the fish Member Lloyd caught, the one of the biggest size is catfish. As for the judgment result... Member Lloyd is the winner. What'd you say? Is there some mistake? No, the fish Lloyd fished was simply far bigger. My eyes aren't deceiving me. No way. You did it, Lloyd. That's a big deal. Amazing as usual. I did it? So I lost, huh? That's right. To celebrate your victory, I'll give you this. Celestial Bomb. Is this really alright? Then we'll accept it gratefully. Now then, as promised, I'll return to the hospital. That's unexpected. I thought you'd make more of a fuss. Hey now, I'm not a child, you know. Because I proposed this challenge to you, I've enjoyed plenty of fishing. That's satisfaction enough this time. This doctor, so he was simply doing this to earn time to enjoy fishing? I have that feeling. I can't understand what you're saying. There you have it, Branch Manager Selden. I'll excuse myself here. If that's so, I'll be looking forward to your participation next time. Thanks for having me. Now then, Special Support Section, I'll return to the hospital. There's a bus stop nearby, so I'll go on ahead. How should I say this? I feel we were completely wrapped around his finger. Right. Should we hurry as well? If we take our eyes off him, he might escape again. Right, let's return to the hospital on the same bus as the doctor. Good grief. What in the world have you been doing this time? Because you were absent, Doctor, you've troubled a great many people. I was participating in a great event called the Fisher Cup. On top of that, I'm in the Fishing Guild. I couldn't very well let this chance pass me by, could I? Doctor, please be a little more serious already. You know that Mr. Linton is filling in for you as we speak, don't you? Linton is? I'm so lucky to have such a skilled student under me. It would be unkind of me to throw cold water on his work. How can I leave the rest to him just like this? Yes, I think that's the best. I'm sure it'll be good for his growth. Please get back to work. Okay. This person, I wonder if he's always like this. If he's an associate professor, he must be quite skilled, but... Genius is paper thin somehow. Hey, he can hear you. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to excuse myself. If we meet again, let's enjoy fishing together, shall we? Again? Please don't worry about it. Anyway, with this, I trust the request is complete. Yes, thank you for your help. The fact that the doctor returned this quickly is thanks to all of you. If anything happens again, please come to the hospital. We'll take care of you in good faith. Thanks for relying on us. Excuse us then. So now we just have to go report the quest. Let's hop over to Crossbell. Just now, Mr. Joachim forced this novel on me. Because the water is not so clear, I thought it was suspicious, and somehow it seems my bait was swiped. What is this guy doing? Because I have no interest in books. If it's alright with you, please take this. Well, we have back alley Dr. Joachim on the loose. This scene triggered upon entering the south gate. I was going to actually start recording when I hit this special sports section, but here we are. Hey, trouble again?
Hi.
It's Lloyd. Thank you for your hard work. Friend? What's wrong? Perhaps an urgent request? Yes, that's right. The thing is, you know the delinquents who are in downtown? Those people seem to be fighting at the waterfront area just now. Really? Those guys are incorrigible. There should be a lot of tourists. Exactly, so the police were contacted. However, the officers on patrol are all busy and don't appear to have time. So I thought if I could leave them to you and the others who are acquainted with them. Understood. Waterfront area, right? We just returned in town, so we'll rush there immediately. Please take care of it. Has something happened at the waterfront area? Yes, it's lazy and walled. Looks like they incorrigibly have begun a fight already nearby. Well, that's really troublesome. Boy, did the festival enthusiasm get to their heads? At any rate, there's probably a crowd over there, so we better stop them at once. Let's head to the waterfront area now. Understood. Well, should we go preach a sermon to those brats then? And by sermon you mean check out the Fishing Guild, then yes we will. Anyone back yet? Damn. Let's see if there's any new quests, but otherwise this is the end of the video. Okay. So yeah, when we pick up next time, we move forward to the story and go break up some fights.